Yeah, at the end of the next rack, Jeremy, I'll explore that midsummer American road trip we've got coming up, which I'm really looking forward to. Right now, can Filler just carry on in the same vein?
Yeah, he's going to make the one in the corner again. Reminds me of the Mosconi a few times when I was pulling hard for the other side. The Euros would miss the one in the side, but did go one rail in the corner. You could hear a little grimace from Filler, did catch it thin again. And again, I've never really seen him break with the open hand bridge. Obviously, he likes it, what he's been doing practicing with it, but just wonder if he picks up the speed. A lot of times the loop bridge is what the players like. Tricky little shot here. He doesn't want to force this out too much and maybe miss the 3, so he's going to have to work the ball from the pink to the purple 5 here in a moment. Shake of the head. Can he kill the cue ball? A lot of angle here.
Table's been playing very quickly today, very responsively.
Yeah, his first real tricky shot here of the match. Don't know if the 5 passes the 8 in the lower right. Sinking and just praying for an opportunity. That's what I was wondering, if he could go back and forth off that angle, and it's just enough.
He must be so intimidating to play against, because you know one mistake, it probably will lead to loss of 1 rack, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, really the dry break is something he just doesn't have much of. We all have it at times, but when he breaks the balls, you're just praying for a push-out situation. Now he's overran this a piece. 7 doesn't pass the 8, so he's awfully thin to the right middle. Position should be easy. When you're close to it, you could pinch the ball here and avoid the 9 coming 1 rail up. I always say it's kind of apples and oranges, snooker and pool, but done a lot of snooker. Phil, is there anyone really that much better pocketing a pool ball or a snooker ball than Josh Filler?
Well, he's right up there, there's no doubt about that. You call him one of the great potters in cue sports, and how can you possibly dispute that argument? What a sensational talent he is. You mentioned there apples and oranges or whatever it was. We've got a phrase, I'm from the West Midlands of England, when something is being made to look easy, we say, oh, it's like giving donkey strawberries. And that's what this match is.
Are donkeys big in Great Britain, I guess, maybe?
Well, of course, where you're from, they're called burros, aren't they?
Yeah, well, we've got a few names for them, actually, Phil, but yeah. Donkeys is one of them as well. I don't know if we go with the strawberries there in Texas or not. I think I do get it, though.
Yeah, it's just basically, you've heard the one like shelling peas. That's the same kind of thing.
And sinking in, hasn't really got a chance to really get his arm going that much. Did clean up 1 rack, had a few little safety battles, but it's just 2 breaking runs and it's 6-1, and that's just what I mean. He gets 2 or 3 breaking runs in a match. He just knows how to win games otherwise. Even when he's an underdog in a game, he can pull things out. This one will have a little thump.
Might sound a little bit like Dr. Sheldon Cooper here on The Big Bang Theory, but there's an equation in pool, it seems to me, when it comes to Filler breaking off.
Right.
If he knocks in the 1 and gets on the 2, it's a W.
can cheat this, just draw the cue ball back if he wants. Almost 100% he can. Maybe he wants to get a little closer. If he goes forward, it's all about getting a little better on the 6.
Seems to me, Jeremy, of course he wants to connect the dots every rack if possible, but when he's got to play with English, he actually loves the challenge and the creativity of it.
Yeah, and like all the greats, gets a lot out of whatever he does, so doesn't get too far off the center unless very necessary.
Well, in situations like this, you can't help but feel sympathy towards Jani Sikkanen because he's not really getting any table time at all. Filler looking like $1 million straight away in this defence of the Roobet European Open title he's undertaking. Arseny Sevastianov, he's 4-0 up on Ivo Panzar, who we saw win our first match on the main table this morning. Alexander Kazakis 2-0 up on Matej Kovac. Victor Zielinski 4-2 over Frank Wagenman in a match that's just starting out on table 5. That's the TalkSport YouTube channel streaming service. Fraser Patrick, former snooker pro, he leads Azur Ibrik of Bosnia 1-0, and Piers Labutis on the hill against Arjan Matrizi at 8-3.
I don't know how much you've gotten to talk to Arseny much. Oh, 9-ball to get to the hill. Quick one. And if you notice, he picked up the pace with that open hand bridge break shot.
I've used this word before, I'll say it again. It's just unfair. Jani Sikkanen is playing in this match, but he's not playing out on the table. He's just sitting there admiring.
Yeah, Josh just said to someone that one was good. And if you notice, he's doing something else on the break that no one else that I've seen really do, at least the top guys, is he's adding side spin, low outside spin to this. He did that at the Derby, but that was a rack your own event. But yeah, he's cueing this with low outside. He feels like he can push the corner ball in on occasion.
Next up on table 1, by the way, Zeljko Skoric of Bosnia against Moritz Neuhausen, last year's Premier League pool champion. And they might be on before they know it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you your opinion as far as Arseny. Yeah, he's being able to put a lot more pace and see all the side spin on the cue ball. So this is something, this is not by accident. This is something he's worked on. It's something he truly likes. You can see him cueing way on the right side of the ball. But I was going to ask, after that breakout year of Arseny's last year, and not really knowing him as well, is he the type to put too much pressure on himself moving into 2026, or is he maybe just the perfect type to just go about his business?
I think he's the second, the latter. I think he genuinely believes he's better than anyone and he can do wonderful things. I think he's going to have a big year.
Well, I kind of feel like he's a guy that puts in all the time needed away from the tournaments as well. Going for this bank, it looks like. Yeah, cue ball acted really funny there. Don't know if we'll get a replay, but he arced it with a lot of top spin. Kind of killed out of the corner. Watch the cue ball. He's trying to draw it and then spin it back up. He's just trying to take the long shot on the red 3. Well, Jani, you ain't got to do much, but at least you're at the table. Does he run into the purple here? Oh, he's missed the 2.
Yeah, he came to the table to shouts of encouragement, but when you've been kept cold for such a lengthy period, it is very difficult.
If those were my buddies doing that, that would be more of like a needle a little bit. Having a little fun with it. Is he going to squeak by perfectly? Yes, he is. Doesn't have the bottom of the cue ball though, so may have to go forward all the way up and down for the pink in the lower left. Another time that his cueing, his ball pocketing really helps awkward situations. Oh, he took it in the corner field. What a shot.
For me, that's the highlight of the match. Okay, he's not under a mountain of pressure, but that was just pure class. And then playing that one with a lot of check. What a way to start a title defense.
Yeah, and I think that's, oh, this ball here kind of took the English a little more than he thought. A little humidity out there today, maybe grabbing a bit of
to 1